All right, I want you guys to go support Piston Mike. Y'all go to the subscribe button. He at 480 right now. Let's get him to 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, million subscribers as soon as possible, bid. Let's help him put it down. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. If you like the Pistons, you want to support me, think about sending me a donation. Best way you can help me right now is go subscribe over to Piston Mike and go help him get his numbers up, putting in work, hard work, smart work, dedicated work, consistent work. So make sure you go over there and appreciate that work. So remember, the name is Piston Mike, and I have a link in the description. If you have a problem finding it on YouTube, it'll be under source link or Piston Mike channel link in the description. Peace. All right, man. Did Jabari Smith Jr. fall off of uh, should he have fallen off the Pistons draft board yesterday after his performance versus Miami, where they got housed and he got dunked on, and Miami ran through them like diarrhea. All right. Miami ended up winning 79-61. They almost popped them by 20 points. And people on social media was asking Jabari Smith to take over the game. He supposed to be one of the guys in the race for the number one pick, and Miami housed him. Even though he had 10 points, 15 rebounds, he was 3 for 16, you know what I'm saying? And, 4 assists, 3 blocks, he had 4 personal fouls. I think he only get 5 in college basketball, 1 for 8 for 3. But I think as the season went on, a lot of people was turned off by him because, like Benjamin Foe kind of said, he just looked like another guard. And I did a video about if the Pistons do take a big man, they don't need another guard. They don't need another guard, out there. Somebody that just play like a guard, shoot like a guard. They need an actual big fella who can, play like a big fella. And uh, Jabari can. Jabari can. He can post up too, but like I said, I think he kind of got some of that Mobley syndrome coming into the draft too after last night, where he don't have the tenacity and the motor, even though Mobley and Parker frame and their game a little bit remind you of a more modernized Kevin Garnett, because they shoot the three way more than Garnett did. They just don't have the motor. All right, they just don't have the power. I'm gonna say the power. They just don't have the drive, and that's one of the things that that's one of the things that that's one of the things that B Taylor was saying last year on the channel, that that he didn't like about Mobley. But I was like, in his injury history, I was like, he looked complete though. And I think Mobley is a better prospect than uh, no, because I think Mobley a better prospect, better defender, better length, better shot blocking. Um, but Parker just, I don't know, man. They kind of put you in the mind frame each other, but Mobley just better defensively, and obviously he looked a lot better offensively. And Parker just, I mean, excuse, I keep calling him Parker. Jabari Smith just don't. I think he turned a lot of people off by not like really turning it into overdrive and trying to take over the game. But you know, and he's like, well, he a big fella. He played his own. It's gonna be hard to give him the post and stuff of that nature. But he played more like a guard. Like Benjamin Foe said, he played more like a guard. And he just didn't show that next drive. Now, from a fit standpoint of view, um, he probably fit what they do. Even with even if they somehow they keep Jeremy Grant, but he just more of a shoot. He more of a spot up shooter, and he reminds you more of a three. He shoot it and just drive and dunk it. He can post though. He can pull up though, but you would like to see him, be more in the post. But he said he didn't know if he was gonna come out neither. So yeah, he said, he still doing, money talk. He gonna see his position, and his father played in the league. They gonna see, how much money he can make, and would a kid from Duke go ahead of him? Might be. Not Paolo, the other one, the center they got. Maybe with Jalen Duran going, maybe. So he might want to come back, but the talent there, one bad one bad performance shouldn't define him as a prospect. You got to remember these dudes are learning. People say, "Well, Shat Holmgren's just too skinny. We shouldn't draft him." Like, okay, my things two things about that, bro. Okay, one of my things about that is he's a kid. He's 20, 19 years old. He's not physically anywhere close to being a finished product, right? And two, the NBA is no longer physical anyway. So you don't have any more Kelvin Willis's, Charles Oakley's, Davis brothers, Dale, Antonio Davis. I mean, you don't. You can easily get away with playing him at the four. And with Smith, do we got to get bigger and stronger? Yeah. He obviously could play. He obviously not a finished product. And I think, bare minimum, if we fall in top four, top five, we'd be lucky to have somebody with a skill set. Now I see the guy like Paolo Brasho, whatever his name, that can take over, even though Michigan State let that game slip away. And uh Michigan State let that game slip away, right? But I just thought Duke kind of let it slip away too, because they almost let it slip away. They should have just been giving the ball to Paolo. That white guy, Michigan State, nobody can guard Paolo, Michigan State. He could have easily got to the rim every time and probably got 3-point opportunities. So they was going to other guys. I know Duke, they recruit really well, but if they ever get in that situation, they should just continue to feed Paolo Brancho. It just made too much sense. They should just continue to feed him. Um, but yeah, Jabari didn't take over when he needed to take over. That mean he gonna be a bad pro? No. McCullum was able to become a top 15 pick or whatever, arise in the lottery when Lehigh went to the tournament and he shined and they beat Duke, I think it was. So the tournament can make or break you, but it's been guys I'm pretty sure that had, bad tournament performances. I'm pretty sure it's been guys who had bad tournament performances and still went on to have great careers. There's been guys that have been probably great in the tournament. They didn't have great careers. So this is not going to define him. And people say, he don't have the drive. He don't have this. He don't have that. That's fine. But if Miami going to win it all, then I think people owe an apology. But the skill set is there. I just think people see, well, he didn't take over. I mean, now everybody traded to take over. James Harden can't take over when it matter. It don't stop people from calling him a legend. It's a lot of guys that, that don't have that burning fire to take over. You got Cade Cunningham. He gonna be your guy to take over and get a bucket when you need to get a bucket. So, I don't think it really should. It's gonna affect his stock. I think he got some work to make up in the workouts, but still a good player. Still a good player, and he can post, he can shoot, he can defend a little bit. He's not Mobley though, but pretty good. He gave him a little bit different. So, like I said before, if that's what you get bare minimum, I mean, I ain't mad at it. Good forward guard, a good forward. But I think my only thing about it is, I think he need to get stronger too. But he need to embrace being the post up guy. I think he need to embrace kind of being what like Garnett was, or Patrick Ewing, elbow to elbow, block to block, slide you off the block, mid range guy, post up, all that stuff. But I think his style drop, especially if Ivy and some of these other guys keep going well in the tournament. I think the kid from Wisconsin got a pass because that Johnny Davis guy, whatever his name is, from Wisconsin, he hurt his ankle the game before that, so he didn't have a good game. But he's good numbers: 16.9742 assists a game, shot 43% from the field, which I like to see better, 42% from the three. So I think the thing with him is he might be better in the program like Mobley is. You can't, you got to defend 1-on-1, or you got to defend a man matchup zone. So he's still growing. So yeah, I wouldn't wipe him off the draft board yet. As far as a fit between, let's say, Paolo, Smith, Shat, and Jaden Ivey, or you want to say Jalen Durham and the Williams kid, whatever is the center name for Duke, him and Shat Holmgren still is the best and ideal fit for what the Pistons do. Just talking about fit, not saying they should take him, just fit wise. You plug him in at the four, you know what I'm saying? That's what you need. Somebody can stretch it from the four. Somebody give you some size down the road. He probably put on 20, 30 pounds, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, he can be a 5'2". Athletically get out there, defend the perimeter, got the length and shot blocking ability to, make up ground when he beat, can post, can shoot. I just need to think he just need to be put in the offense where he'd be able to post more and showcase his skill where he could demand a double team, then kind of flow out and start shooting jumpers. But we all know Dwayne Casey, that's not his skilo. You know what I'm saying? That's not his MO. He want everybody just continue to jack up threes, jack up threes, jack up threes, jack up threes. And that's what he wants. But like I said, I wouldn't write him off my board. Yeah, you gotta understand these is kids, bro. They are not finished products. Think about that. They're kids. They are kids. They are kids. Always keep that in mind. They are kids. He's going to continue to get better. He's going to get stronger and ability there. Just because he didn't take over a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Christian Laettner. Christian Laettner was phenomenal. College basketball player. Phenomenal. Four straight Final Four ones, 2 straight national championships. Phenomenal. Got to the league. He did make an all-star game in 97, but nowhere near phenomenal. College ball not for everybody. You have to understand really how to. It takes more IQ to play college ball than professional ball. You know, swinging the ball, learning how to penetrate, kick and attack zones. It's more structured, longer shot clock. Traditional zones. You have to run traditional sets. So when you get to the league, it'll be more wide open. I still wouldn't wipe him off my board. Still let it have him. One performance don't define him. You know what I'm saying? One bad performance didn't define LeBron. Air balls didn't define Kobe, and so on and so on. And having a legendary college career didn't define Christian Laettner as a professional legend either. So, like I said, and people had questions about Evan Mobley, and he could turn around and be, you know, rookie of the year this year. One of the best rookies out there, him, Kate Cunningham, and Scotty Barnes. So, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications. We go live and drop a video. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love support. One time for the one time. Appreciate the love support. Let me know what you girls and guys think about the video. Think about Jabari Smith. One time for the one time. Peace.